Janice, what's the benefit of a coaching model? How is it going to help me?
Okay, that's a really great question. Thank you. Coaching and mentoring, the sessions, the conversations that you have, they really need to have a structure and a purpose to them. And it's very easy to let a conversation flow. And that can make for a very enjoyable social interaction. But at the end of such a conversation, in a coaching and mentoring situation, you're likely to be left with a feeling of, well, so what? What have I achieved from that conversation? So having a coaching model is really a framework, a process for the coach or mentor to follow, to structure the conversation so that you, the learner, are then clear about what has been achieved at each stage of the journey, that you're developing your thought processes at each stage of the journey, and then at the end of it, you've got something very clear and tangible that both of you understand. And so that's really the purpose of a coaching model. It is to give you a process, it's to give you a structure so that the conversation is more than a conversation. It has some very clear purpose to it and a very clear end result.
So are there different coaching models?
There are different coaching models, and I myself have developed a coaching model which I call the SNP model, and it has 4 stages to it. And the first stage would be that you discuss the situation, you really get to grips with what it is that the problem that you need to solve, and then you identify the problems in the need part, and then you come up with some ideas about how you can solve the problem, which is the ideas part, and then the final stage is the plan. So you set out actually what you're going to do when you next come into this situation, how you're going to practice this new behaviour that you're developing.
So could it be you haven't got a problem, but you think actually you would like to be a better manager?
Yes.
So that would be your problem would be, I want to be a better manager, how would I do that?
That's right. And in fact, the first part, the situation part of the model is really going deep into what does it mean be a better manager? You know, what are you doing at the moment? Which elements do you need to be developing, and do you need to change? And then you pick that out in the need part of the model, and then you work it through the ideas.
So there might be something, so once you've identified the situation, your need will be, well, actually these things I do quite well, but these are the areas where I think I really need some support. And then that becomes part of the I.
That's it.
And then the peers then plan how I'm going to do it.
That's absolutely it.
Yeah.
And so you see, you have a very clear journey, a very clear structure for the conversation. And the conversation becomes more productive that way.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now, I do want to say that the SNP model is my model, but there are a number of models out there, and they all more or less follow the same lines that I've just been talking about. And I think that everybody needs to, every coach, every mentor needs to work out exactly which of the models is the one that suits them best and that they want to follow.
Yep, okay, thank you.